Jessie, her body, Jessie Hart, right? Her body was found in a wooded area. And a transgender, right? What could have occurred? Because there have been a number of transgender individuals, right? Individuals being killed, right? In 2020, 44 individuals have been killed, right? You're transgender, right? Some people don't take too well to, gays, transgender, whites, blacks, right? There's all type of individuals that have hatred or dislike for people that are not so much the same as themselves, right? So I stand in question of what could have occurred with a Jessie, right? You're found in wooded area, as I said before, right? But just the killings of transgender individuals. Many victims, black, Latina, and surviving on the streets. When you live on the streets, right, that becomes an issue because, just as I stated before, there's people that hate, having a hatred for people who are different from you. When you're on the streets living, you encounter different people who have hatred for such people, right? For such individuals, right? Like, subscribe, ID in the Discovery Channel. Yes, ID in the Discovery Channel. The links are provided below. Get that Discovery Go app as well as that ID Go app. You might want to get those two things combined and make them into one, and I'm a Discovery influencer. That's indeed a fact. But just being different, like, why can't we live and survive in a world where there's differences? Why does everyone have to be so much the same? Where it gets to a point where you're in fact not killing your enemies, but you're killing people just because you hate the fact that they're a transgender individual, right? Her cause of death has not been stated, but you can tell something's wrong with the story itself, right? The mysterious death of the individual that I just spoke on, right? She had been dead for at least 2 weeks. You're found in wooded area. You've been dead for 2 weeks, right? Why are you even in wooded area? Would someone place you in wooded area, or would you find or make your way to wooded area and then just fall dead? Okay, so before Jessie's disappearance, she often slept in her vehicle, which was found by law enforcement. The vehicle was spray painted white, right? Also, before disappearance, Jessie lived with her 13-year-old son and cat on the outskirts of Portland, right? For almost half a decade, Jessie was a couch surfer. You ever heard of couch surfing, right? She was a couch surfer. She also slept in and out of shelters, right? And lived on the streets at times. So her living space, her living environment, who she encountered along with that. Because when you're, say, not living, an instability, as in where you live or don't live, right? When you're not stable with housing, that's too how people end up dead. Because you meet all type of people, right? You're in and out of shelters. No one knows the backgrounds of the individuals you were involved with. What I first questioned when I heard of her, right? Because, see, coronavirus, I should have mentioned this in my opening, but the coronavirus, right, is still active and spreading, right? Coronavirus. So when you're in and out of shelters, when you're living on the streets, you could encounter coronavirus. To question coronavirus, such as say if she had exposure to coronavirus, right? Would she or would she not be found in wooded area? If I'm exposed to coronavirus, would I walk out to wooded area or be around wooded area and say fall dead? And then it's later tested positive or something that you were tested positive for coronavirus, right? I don't think that sort of thing took place. I just don't. But you would question that because of the living in and out of homeless shelters, right? Not really completely that, but the individual say you're surrounded with not having a stable home setting in a sense, right? Moving around with individuals knowing coronavirus is still spreading amongst people. Wooded area. Wooded area sounds almost like a person had been involved with somebody. Whatever took place after that possibly placed her body out in wooded area, right? You would question sexual encounters. You just would, right? To be living on the streets is to question all types of things. Not particular, not saying, not prostitution or anything like that, but you would question because see, if I'm involved with somebody, right? I could be involved with somebody. I could be involved with other people while I'm with somebody, right? Or I might not be involved with other people. I might be involved with somebody or may not be, right? Or there could be other people that want me or something, right? Anything could have taken place, right? I was in question of drugs, right? Did anything happen pertaining to that? Questioning drug usage on her end, not on her end, right? Or whatever could have been a part of that. Because you just don't die and then be found in wooded area. Or be taken to wooded area and say die. So did something happen outside of the wooded area and then you're taken to wooded area? That's why you would question drugs, right? Of course, rape kits and all the rest, that happens, seeing was the individual raped or something, right? Then murdered or something, placed out in wooded area. But see, to even murder someone, that's why her death is mysterious. There's not really any say, because oftentimes when somebody's killed by someone, there's like some evidence or something that shows, right? You're October 17th, 2021, right? It's November 3rd, right? And so you just mysteriously, heart, vitals, mysterious. That's why I wonder coronavirus. Yeah. We're on investigationdiscovery.com. The ID logo stands in the far left corner. Live now. Crimes gone viral. I was pausing because I was trying to think what else could there have been. Could she have been sick from something else? You would think by now that sort of thing. Yeah, if you're sick and then you mysteriously die, right? You got the coroner's office and toxicology. all that goes into play, right? Something's odd about her story. New episodes. To gain access is to provide who you're subscribed to. You would in fact have access to that. It's padlocked down for that. Unlocked episodes. To receive an audio-visual preview is to click the play button and you would in fact have access to that. Because people have been known to mysteriously die, right? When I question the drugs, drug usage, not her using drugs, no. But if there could have been, say, a past of that, because people have to say, you question a person's age, did they do drugs in their past, right? Some people have been known to mysteriously die after, say, using drugs for a long time. They just drop dead or something like that. But the Woods. ID Go original series. Shouts out to Lieutenant Joe Kenda as well as Paula and Lieutenant Joe Kenda. I'll be saying their names for years on end, right? To receive a newsletter from Investigation Discovery is to type your email address in and click next, and you would in fact receive that. Because Lieutenant Joe Kenda is my dude, so I'll always be saying his name. Yes, even when people say leave Discovery and whatever, situations play out or whatever, right? You still make a shout out to people. I'm just saying. So, dear viewers, let me know what you think and feel about the video. May you enjoy your day. I will, in fact, enjoy mine, and I'm gone for now.